Hello students, welcome back. This is the continuation of chapter number 1, number system, and today we are in the part 3. So today's video is on the subtraction of binary numbers and the multiplication of binary numbers. So let us begin. So for binary subtraction, if you want to subtract the binary digits, we need to follow 4 basic operations. Now you can see here that 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. Okay, these are some of the basic rules. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So the first 3 operation, these are very much easy to understand as they are identical to the decimal subtraction. But if you go to the fourth one, that is 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we can also consider this as 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. How? Now, as we all know that we cannot subtract 1 from 0. So basically what we do with the decimal number is that we borrow the number from the next highest number. So what happens once we borrow the number from the next highest number, this 0 becomes 10. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So this is the rule, that is 0 minus 1 is equal to 1, or what we can also say that 10 minus 1 is equal to 1 with the borrow of 1. Okay, now let us go through with some simple example. Now you can see that, as I've already said, so these are some of the basic rules, that 0 minus 0 is equal to 0, 1 minus 0 is equal to 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and 0 minus 1 is equal to 1 with the borrow of 1. So that will be 10 minus 1 will be 1. Now let me show you with the help of one. Now let me subtract two binary numbers. So let me begin with, suppose say 1 1 0 0. Okay, so this is a one binary number, and if you convert this binary number into the decimal number, the equivalent decimal number will be 12. So how it is 12? That is 1100. So for this you need to refer to the video that we have done last week, that is binary to decimal conversion. So let me take the next number. Suppose it is 1 0 1 0. Okay, so the decimal conversion of this binary digit is 10. So kindly refer to the video of binary into decimal conversion to understand it. Now let me subtract it. So according to the rule, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. Now 0 minus 1, you cannot subtract 1 from 0. So what you need to do is you have to borrow 1 from the next highest number. So the next highest number is this one. So what I will do is I will borrow 1 from this number. Now when I borrow 1, it becomes 10. So now this 1 will become 0, as similar to the one that we do in decimal conversion. So now we know that if we subtract 1 from 10, it is 1. So if you follow this one, if you follow the rules, you can see that 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So 10 minus 1 is 1. Now 0 minus 0 is equal to 0, and 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the output of the subtractions of two binary digits. Now if I convert this binary digits into the decimal number, so 1 and 0, it will be 2. So the conversion of 0010 into a decimal number is equal to 2. So we can say that 12 minus 10 is equal to 2. Now let us go through with second example. Okay, let me take another number here. 1 1 0 0. Now the equivalent decimal number for this 1100 is 12. So for this, kindly refer to the conversion of binary into decimal number. So let me take the next number as 0 0 1 1. So let me subtract it. So the equivalent decimal number for this binary code is 3. Okay, so as we know that we cannot subtract 1 from 0, so we need to borrow the number from the next highest number. Again, if we cannot subtract the number 1 from 0, so what I need to do is I have to borrow from this 1. So when I borrow the number from this 1, it will be 10, and this will be 0. So this is quite easy, as similar to 1 in the decimal conversion. Now I need to borrow 1 from this 10. Okay, so what I will do, if I borrow 1 from this 10, definitely this will be 10. So what about this number now? So we know that according to the rule, we know that 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. So with the carry of 1. So or we can also say that 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So you can kindly refer this one here. You can see here 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so with the carry of 1, so if we borrow 1, this 0 become 10. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So now what happens here, as we borrowed 1 from this 10, so this 10 will be 1 now. Okay, because it cannot be 9, because we are doing a subtractions with the binary number, not with the decimal number. And as we all know that the binary digits consist only of 1 and 0. So when we borrow 1 to this side, the 10 will be 1. So now we can say that 1 minus 10 is equal to 1, and when we subtract 1 minus 1, it becomes 0, and we know that 0 minus 0 is equal to 0, and 0 minus 1 is equal to 1. So if we convert this binary code 0001 into its equivalent decimal number, then it will be 9. So we can say that 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. So while converting, while doing the subtractions with the binary numbers, what you need to understand is that 0 minus 1 is equal to 1 with the carry of 1. Okay, that is 10 minus 1 is equal to 1. So this is the concept that you need to remember. So now let us go through binary multiplication. Okay, binary multiplication. So binary multiplication is quite easier than the decimal multiplication, because in binary multiplication we use only 2 digits, that is 0 and 1. So let me multiply 2 binary digits. Suppose say 1 1 1 1 with 1 0 and 1. So it is quite easy because we are using only 2 digits, that is 1 and 0. So 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Similarly, this will be 1, and 0 into 1 is equal to 0. So again it will be 0, and finally 1 into 1 is 1, 1, 1 and 1. So now what we will do is we will add the product of this number. So this will be 1 plus 0, it will be 1. Now 1 plus 1. So according to the rules for the binary addition, 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. So for this, kindly refer to the video that we have done last week on binary addition. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is equal to 10, 0, with the carry forward 1 in the next column. Now if you see here, we have 3 1 here. So as we already know that 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. Okay, so 1 plus 1 is equal to 10, plus 1 is equal to 11. Or what we can also say that 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 11 according to the binary rules for addition. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 11 with the carry forward 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 10, 0, carry forward 1, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. So the sum of this binary multiplication is 1001011. So when we are adding a binary number, you just need to remember two things, that is 1 plus 1 is equal to 10 and 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 11, or 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. So this is all in today's video. So in today's content you have learned to say subtract the two binary digits and the multiplication of binary number. Thank you, children.